to What the Truck Wednesday, and we got some Nismo off-road parts for you guys. All
serious off-road stuff.
Yeah, real off-road stuff, like
the real deal.
Not parking lot off-road stuff.
No.
Off-road stuff. Let's start off with the off-road beadlock wheels.
Yes.
17 by 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a wider wheel than the standard off-road wheel.
Plus 20 offset.
Yeah.
I did some research on offset before I came in here.
You have to.
So plus 20 means the face of the wheel is going to be towards the outside edge or face of the wheel. So as you're looking through, you're going to have more wheel to the back of the face as opposed to 0 offset and then negative where it looks like a deep dish. Yeah. This one, the face is pretty far out towards the edge, which is I think it's the way it should look.
100%.
In 2025.
I agree. That's the style, guys. We're setting the tone. New year, new you. New tires, new setup, new wheels, everything.
New.
They come with the center caps. Load rated for 1,950 pounds, and that is an improvement over the factory spec. And I'm not sure what the factory spec is, but Nissan says it's above, so I believe them.
Okay. Bolt pattern 6 by 114.3, which is used in the 2005 and newer Frontiers and the 2005 through 2015 Xterra. These wheels will look amazing on an Xterra.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, because, well, they both have that boxy shape now.
Yeah.
So they're a good-looking wheel. They have that beadlock look. But these can be upgraded to be true beadlock wheels.
True beadlocks, yeah. You have to buy a separate kit. We haven't gotten our hands on that, but obviously it's going to be a different trim ring, probably a different bolt set, probably a little bit longer of a bolt set. And the pricing right now, what we're showing is $5.99 per kit per wheel. To add that, it just doesn't sound right to me. But maybe it is.
It's a true beadlock.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's liability and factored in.
Oh yeah,
pricing.
For sure. One of the things I will say, we were talking about Xterra and something just piqued my interest. Yesterday, I saw an article, I believe it was from Car and Driver, that Nissan filed for trademark for Xterra in the U.S.
Okay.
There's hope. I think that's hope.
Something to look forward to.
I think that's hope. I'd be very interested to see. I'd really love it if they just re-release the same Xterra.
Right.
Like, just put the same one back out there. Don't even change it. It'll be like the Figaro.
And sell it crazy.
It'll just look old one day. And then we've got the 18-inch Nismo off-road wheels for the 2004 and up Titan and Armadas. Those are 18 by 9 plus 15 millimeter offset. Bolt pattern of 6 by 139.7. Also 1,950 pounds payload. You guys have been asking for Nismo off-road stuff for your Titans and Armadas, so please, come on, let's do this. I want to say, I think
Nissan know that you care about your
Titan,
Armada.
These wheels, both the wheels we're talking about, available in black and bronze. They come with the center caps. We do not have the bronze beadlock style in stock yet, but we do have the black, and we have the 18-inch wheels for the Titan and Armadas on the shelf, ready to go. No games. Any more on wheels?
Just a little detail. It meets SAE J2530 standards. Now, what that is it's a voluntary standard for safety. Wheel manufacturers not required to take this test. It's voluntary. So what that does is it legitimizes the wheel as a quality wheel that's been tested for metal fatigue and also for impact.
Yeah, so they've spent the money to verify that those wheels are quality, and that just means peace of mind for you.
Yeah, especially when you're out on the trail, middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
No cell reception.
You left your Garmin in reach at home. Okay, now on to what I think is the exciting thing is the rock sliders, the most overbuilt product that has ever existed in the whole entire world.
Yes, I'm going to have to agree with you. I know a lot about overbuilt things, and this is definitely.
Yeah. I mean, look at you. Look at me.
Not overbuilt.
Yeah.
Have to lose a few lb.
But we got the Nismo off-road rock sliders in. First seen on the Chris Forsberg
Edition Frontiers.
Yes. And we've been waiting. I mean, it's been like a year since we've been waiting to get these, and we were not quite ready for how big and heavy and meaty and beefy and overbuilt these things are. Me and Tom have brackets here to show you guys just as a representation of, so you got one of each of these on each side, tons of hardware, and there's another little, like not a big bracket that also mounts them. So this looks like it should be like on a trailer hitch, right?
Something.
Like this looks like the side of a trailer hitch bracket that you'd see from Nissan, which is insane, I think. But it's, I mean, you know that they're going to protect your rig.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna keep you from messing stuff up, and they also offer that little kick protector that kind of goes up along the bottom of the cab, along the bottom of the door, which is kind of cool. And I think it'll look great on the truck.
Yeah. The nice thing about this kit, it is 100% bolt-on. There's no drilling or tapping needed. It just bolts right on.
Yeah.
7-gauge steel.
Yeah, this is...
Which, how thick is 7-gauge steel, Russell?
I mean, I'm not sure, but I would guess...
I didn't know either.
5 millimeters.
So I looked it up. You're actually not so far off there. It's 4.554 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
That's for friends in Canada and Europe, and everywhere else is not America. For us American folk, 3/16 of an inch thick.
Yeah.
So that's just shy of a quarter inch. A110 or A1011 steel, I have to look that up. That's the same steel that they use for making frames on trucks.
Yeah.
Water heaters, although water heater steel is probably thinner, but it's good for shaping. It's good for welding and rust resistance. That's what A1011 steel is.
Yeah, which if you got rust resistance in the steel already, plus the black powder coating,
Yeah, because these are going to get scraped up.
Oh yeah,
when you're going over rocks.
Yeah.
This powder coat finish, it's nice. It's not as rough as what they put in the bed liners.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, and yeah, it doesn't like catch you when you touch on it.
Right.
And this is just on the brackets. So, one of the things that I thought was really neat about these was the Nismo stencil nameplates that mount onto these. Now these aren't, when it's on the truck, you can't see these, they're not sticking out for everybody in the world to see. It's more of a, if you walked up to the truck and got to looking, you'd see this.
Stealthy.
It's very stealthy, but I think that this is
very demure.
This is so cool. I want to, those are Carl Phillips. Somebody send us some of these. We just want some to have them.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine we mount these on the doors coming into parts. Nismo personnel only.
Yes. Now, these sliders, they're saying, Russell, that is for 2023 and newer Frontier only.
Yep.
And that it is only for crew cab short wheelbase.
Yep.
Is that at this time, or do you think they're going to be adding?
I would guess by the way that Nissan launched these, that they're probably it's going to be a wait and see.
Right.
If these go well for the, standard bed crew cab guys, they'll probably release them for, I would guess the crew cab long bed. I don't know if they would release them for the king cabs and standard cabs, but who knows? Is there a standard cab?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
In the comments.
Tell us. And somebody's going to be like, oh, you guys didn't know. Did you see any comments on the button on the dash that you didn't know what it was? I didn't know what it was when we were driving the Frontier.
I haven't checked. I checked the comments the day after. I think there was 3 or 4 comments. Somebody did let us know what it was, and you responded that, yeah, we figured it out eventually. But no, what happened? Somebody
just the I think the arrogance from some people, and you know what? We're here to learn.
Yeah.
And we're probably telling you something you don't know, like the type of steel. You didn't know what that steel was. You didn't know it was made in a hot water heater, used for hot water heaters.
Russell, take a deep breath. Up to 10. No, actually, we appreciate it. I like comments because I'm here to learn. I'm not an expert.
Right.
I'm here to learn stuff.
You're humbling us.
I'll learn from you guys in the comments.
For sure. Yeah, we're open-minded around here. Sponges.
Try to be.
Feed us.
Try to be. There's some things that we won't talk about.
Yeah, we're not going to get into this.
You can go to my channel and get into that. Let's see. Do I have anything else?
Shipping.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Tom were having a bit of a discussion. As these sliders come packaged from Nismo, there's no way in the world we're going to ship them out to people. So we are going to work on a solution, our specially crafted third-party bespoke solution, curated solution. So, but hang tight.
Yeah, with the thickness of these and the length of the sliders, it may not actually come to fruition. It might be something that we have to give up on. So right now, these are for local pickup only.
Yeah, they're the box weighs about 180 pounds, I believe, and the length of the box is 83 inches, which, yeah, if it weighed 80 pounds, we might be able to ship it out through FedEx, but it gets way over the threshold of their dimensional weight.
Yeah, and even if we separate these up into manageable size boxes, the boxes are going to have to be that double reinforced cardboard.
Yeah, the sliders are heavy. But yeah, thanks for checking out the channel. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe we'll see you next week. Maybe not. Who knows?
Maybe.
Bye.